Hey everybody, we're going to do a bit of a garden walkthrough here at the Baker HQ. This is a little different. Normally I do other types of videos on my channel, but I want to do a garden walkthrough today, and I hope you enjoy. Here we have a raspberry bush with a bit of a marigold and a little fence. Blueberry. Here's a strawberry. Here's Joy Choi that didn't really do anything, it just went to seed right away. I didn't have the patience early in the season to deadhead it, so I just let it off. And it is producing seeds, so I can plant more next year. Here's some second-gen beans this year, and I'm waiting for some other stuff to come up. This is a bunch of potatoes. Some of them are late. I had some potato issues. Here's a ton of our first planting of beans. It's doing really well. It's finally vegetating and producing fruit. Here's a bunch of Swiss chard. This is a way better lettuce crop. Regular lettuce doesn't really put out that well for me in my experience. Swiss chard's the way to go. You can put it on everything. You can also cook it like a collard green or a kale in, you know, like a stir fry or a saute or whatever. Here's my only 2 corn plants that survived. This whole corner was supposed to be corn, and these are the only 2 that came up. And I'm looking forward to seeing if they actually produce edible cobs. Here's some Hungarian wax peppers. These will yellow up soon, and I should be able to eat these pretty soon. Now this was planted from seed. This is cucumber, and I didn't even know what this was until it started to climb, and then I figured it out, so I put up some chicken wire, and it's really taken off. You can see little cukes are coming from the blossoms here. So I don't know what I'm going to do with those cucumbers. I don't really eat cucumbers. Maybe I'll make a gin and tonic with them or something, I don't know. Here's Brussels sprouts besides some bell peppers. The bell peppers are doing alright. This guy's got some fruit on them. Now the Brussels sprouts were tons and tons of leaves all the way to the ground, and this whole space was full. I literally cut away a wheelbarrow of them yesterday. And what I've done is I've cut the leaves off the bottoms, and then you can see the Brussels sprouts come in their place, right on top of the leaf axil. That's where they come from. So it's been a learning experience. Here's broccoli and cauliflower. The cauliflower hasn't really done anything yet. I'm very unfamiliar with growing these crops. Here's broccoli with heads starting to come through. That's really impressive. I'm pretty happy about the broccoli. So I did 2 separate plantings of tomatoes this year. I did 3 in the ground and 3 in a container. So these are the ones in the ground, and they've so far they've outpaced the ones in the container. Although the container ones are growing really high, the container ones seem to suffer from blossom end rot, whereas these ones get lots of highly pollinated crowns, so like lots of vegetation, and they are in really good shape. So I don't know what is going on with the container ones. Here you can see the super chilies are doing pretty good too. These will all start to redden up in a week if we get some really hot weather, because they're already pretty much there. They're the right size. Around here I got celery too. These are the container tomatoes. The biggest size of veg on these is like that. And look at that, caught on camera, blossom end rot. Unreal. What a joke. Some cherry tomatoes. I haven't really done anything yet. They've just made fruit, but they haven't ripened at all. Looks like they're going to all ripen at the same time too. Never grown these before. They're doing well though. And they vegetate early too. Green onion is such a great crop, and I always get a ton out of it. This little plot has been ravaged pretty well here. Here's some chocolate mint. It really does smell chocolatey. Lots of rosemary, oregano. This is Riverside sweet Spanish onion. Basil, carrots. And some new stuff in between the lettuce that I haven't. This is what I mean. Look at this red leaf lettuce. I don't think I've thinned this enough. I get a lot of enjoyment from working in my garden. It's good exercise, it's a chance to get outside, it's really enriching. I learn a lot, and I get to eat really clean food. And I can grow it organic and it still produces quite well. So, enjoy.